It's your boy, Mr. ROTBA. I'm from that 215.
before, and I'm on that bullshit again. I'm on that bullshit today, right? Man, shout out to everybody on here from that 214 to across the pond. Do you understand me? I appreciate everybody tuning in to my new show, ANSBC Boxing Talk, presented by Koola Radio. You understand me? First off, I want to thank everybody at this radio station, every single owner here, for giving me, Mr. IOTBA, hold up, Mr. 214, hold up, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day, an opportunity to come in here and show these boys why I am the best of the best when it comes to doing this boxing. Do you understand me? Real talk, man. We got a great show lined up today for everybody, like I say, from that 214 to across the pond. We're going to get into Eddie Hearn signing new fighters from America. Do you understand me? He signed two current champions, Daniel Roman, the WBA super bantamweight champion, and he from Los Angeles, California, 25-2. Maurice Hooker, the WBO super lightweight champion, 24-0 from Dallas, Texas. Do you understand me? Eddie Hearn also signed Jesse Vargas, the former two-division world champion from Las Vegas, currently at welterweight. He got Gerald Big Baby Miller, a rising top 10 heavyweight from Brooklyn. Maybe the biggest signing of them all is Demetrius Boo Boo Andretti. Did you hear me? I said maybe the biggest signing of them all is Demetrius Boo Boo Andretti, the former super welterweight IBF champion from Rhode Island, 25-0, now campaigning at middleweight, 160 pounds. We also talk about Eddie Hearn launching his new album on September the 22nd, starting off with Anthony Joshua versus Povetkin. The cost of the album is $9.99 per month, with a free month trial to test to test it out. And you got Jarrell Miller and Joshua get into that heated conversation. I know everybody around the world seen that in New York when Jarrell Big Baby Miller came up there and him and Anthony Joshua was going at it. How could you miss that? We're going to talk about that today. And we're going to talk about, hey, it's Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder next after these fights, with Anthony Joshua having this fight versus Povetkin, if he come out the winner, and Deontay Wilder having this fight. I'm hearing it may be Brazil. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to see if this fight happened or it doesn't happen. We also going to talk about Mikey Garcia and Robert Easter Jr. What's next for the winner? Do you understand me? If Robert Easter Jr. win this fight, there's no doubt in my mind that he is fighter of the year if he beat Mikey Garcia. Hey, if Mikey Garcia win this fight, Mikey Garcia been saying, hey, everybody, I'm for real about fighting Earl the True Spence Jr. Will Mikey Garcia fight Earl the True Spence Jr.? We're going to get into that. Hey, we also going to talk about Manny Pacquiao and Lucas Matisse, do you understand me? And how Manny Pacquiao became the new WBA welterweight champion. And it's rumors he might be promoted to the super champion, demoting Keith Thurman to the regulars champion. Plus, how Manny, oh, it's my shoulder. Pacquiao calls out Floyd Mayweather again. Man, stop playing with me. And we also going to talk about the World Boxing Super Series finals, with the winner becoming the undisputed world champion at cruiserweight between Alexander Usyk, the Ukraine powerhouse, and WBC WBO cruiserweight world champion, taking on Murat Gasiv, the strong Russian killer and the WBA and IBF cruiserweight champion of the world this Saturday, man. We got a nice show lined up. Y'all know how we rocking here on IOTBA Boxing Talk. Mr. IOTBA, ANSBC, Koola Radio. Y'all know how we rocking. Y'all also know I got my main man, Money Brown. Do you understand me? He from that 310 St. Louis, Missouri, in this shut your mouth. You understand me? I want everybody to go subscribe to Money Brown on YouTube at Money Brown TV. Do you understand me? Hey, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles. Man, y'all already know, man. This the hottest segment in the world. Do you understand me? I'm scrolling up my articles. Money Brown, what's popping, fam?
What's going on, big bro?
Man, we appreciate you coming on here. You understand me? This our new show, ANSBC Boxing Talk. You understand me? And you know we be scrolling up our articles and stuff. First off, money, we got Javante, Tank Davis, and Ryan Garcia. Social media beef, fighting each other. Ryan Garcia, you know, like we say, is not ready yet, and he needs to focus on building his career. But can we blame him for wanting to fight the best? And like we say, Tank Davis needs to stop paying attention to the social media as much because he's the current Super WBA champion, junior lightweight, and focus on what's in front of him. Money, talk that talk, money.
Yeah, you know how it is, man. Them kids, man, they going back and forth on that social media. Now they just signed on to sport each other. You know, Javante's supposed to be in California. So now, like I say, I'm going to watch them closely, and they better make that sparring happen. You know, all this trolling and going back and forth, and they on two different levels, you understand, is just absurd to me. You know, Ryan Garcia, one hell of a talent, man, with Golden Boy. The kid making his name coming up, you know, in the rankings, and they moving him the right way. But he calling out, you know what I'm saying, Javante Davis, a world champion already, and a kid that been through the fire. You understand? He think 'cause his age is only, I mean, he almost close to him the age that he can hang. You know what I mean? It's two different levels right now. You know, and Tank, he getting caught up in all this social media stuff, man. You know, and going back and forth with his team, you know, beefing with this cat and that cat. Man, he need to sit down, focus on his career, understand where he headed and what he got in front of him, and stop, you know what I'm saying, falling into the web of these cats trying to make their names up off him. You know what I mean? So now they didn't sign up to spar in California, and I'm waiting to see if it happens. If it don't happen, I'm on both of their ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and this is my thing right here, Money Brown. Like, what? Both of them need to sit their ass down. Why is Javante Tank Davis at the level he at, and Ryan Garcia at the level he at, talking about going in the ring to spar to the last man standing? Both of you dudes need to sit down. Y'all got y'all career ahead of y'all, like Money said. Why is you dudes even playing with each other like that on this social media, talking all this nonsense? Well, we know y'all ain't gonna meet up and spar. You know, why is y'all still on this gangsters when y'all making all this money and y'all name is from the 214 to across the pond, man? Man, stop playing with me, man. So y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, Money. We got Adrian Broner. He was allegedly beat up, thrown out of a club in Houston by the rapper Boston George, who confirmed Broner was tripping and causing problems, and he gave him multiple passes before he had to take action. We see Broner can't seem to stay focused on his boxing career, that he's destroying it because of the street life he wants to hold on to. Talk that talk, Money.
Yeah, man, this kid, man, AB, all the potential in the world, man. You know, could be one of the hottest fighters out here. Four-weight division champion, a lot of money in the bank, but this boy just can't seem to get it right, man. And I rocks with AB, man, the hard way. You know what I mean? I rocks with him the hard way, but I think he caught up in that Floyd Mayweather lifestyle, to where he just can't chill the fuck out and just be Adrian Broner, man. You know, you got a lot of things good going for you, including a beautiful family. You got a promotion company, and you got kids that look up to you, man. You want to go out here and you want to, you know, try to be a rapper. I ain't going to say try to be a rapper because he's rapping, but it's levels, man. You just can't think you can leave and go to people's cities and think you just can do what you want to do because you feel connected to certain people, yo. You know what I mean? Certain people can't keep people off your ass at the heat of the moment. You know what I'm saying? Now, he in the club, doing whatever he's doing. Like Boston George say, man, you should be over there getting that rapping money instead of you want to sit around here, you know what I'm saying, pick up 10 to 15,000 from a club and want to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Who knows if he back drinking? I wish he ain't drinking, but who knows if he back drinking or not, man? He playing this suicidal ass game that we know that I personally don't believe ain't nothing wrong with that man mentally. I think he do it all for show, man, and it's a sad thing to see because you have people out here really committing suicide and really going through real problems. For him to sit up here and make stupid ass quotes and to sit up here acting like he's going through something when life is good for him, man. Now, I'm not saying the man don't go through problems. We know the more money, the more problems. But at the end of the day, man, he brings too much commotion on himself. He brings too many problems to himself. And I think he needs to just sit down and reevaluate himself before he be one of them damn fighters in the future looking back to what he could have done and what he had and what he ain't got no more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be sad if he end up with that last story. I don't wish it on him. But we all seen this road before, man. I just want the kid to stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Get back in the ring. Do what you got to do, man. You understand? Continue your career and be great. You know what I'm saying? Leave the bullshit in the streets and just be Adrian Brother, man. The best dude you can be. Take care of your family, your kids, man. Make this money and just live life to the fullest instead of, you know what I'm saying, all this faking ass, whatever you got going on with yourself, a fake persona to try to fit in with the street
I'm sorry, man.
Or whatever, you know?
I'm sorry. I got to call a spade a spade. I seen this dude up in New York in January when Earl Spence fought Lamont Peterson after that Robert Easter versus Javier Fortuna fight. You say ain't nothing wrong with him. I'm sorry. I seen a different dude. Something else wrong with him. Mentally, something is mentally wrong with this dude. Adrian Broner makes too much money, and he has too much ahead of him to continue to make these stupid mistakes. I'm tired of saying, oh, Adrian need to stop doing this. He need to stop doing this. Because this dude, being on the level that he's at, money, he continue to make the same mistakes. So I'm telling you, I look this, hold up, money, I look this dude in the eye. And something is wrong with him, sir. I'm telling you. He needs a mental...
bro. That's all it is.
Say it again, money.
That's a bro. It's called keeping yourself relevant. Trust me, Ray. I know people with real depression and people with real mental problems, bro. If you got a real depression or something like that, you're not just gonna be depressed for one day. That shit's gonna carry over. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, money. I'm telling you, money. Money, look. Hold up, look at this guy. He continues to steady his name being the paper or the news or the articles for the wrong reasons, bro. This dude making, like you say, he has a beautiful family. He makes buku amount of money. But what do Adrian Broner want to do? He want to be in a club, like you say, getting his $10,000 or $15,000, and then it's stories coming out of him getting beat up and get drug out of a club, man. Man, stop playing with me. Adrian Broner, man, you definitely get the IOTBA. Sit your ass down the wall. Hey, yo, Adrian Broner, sit your ass down. Man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I was scrolling up my articles. Man, you know how I do, money. Let's get into it. We were scrolling up our articles and shit, and we seen Keith Thurman. Ooh, it's a sighting of Keith Thurman, money, and will he return? He was cited by talking to the Israelite brothers. Is he turning religion on us? Do he have the same passion for boxing? Talk that talk, money.
Man, this dude Keith, one time, run time, sometimes, fun time, bum time. I don't know what the hell's going on with Keith Thurman, man. I know he's bringing up all these injuries, man. Like, he man, like Earl said, man, that boy is the fighter. We don't know how many injuries he's ran through by now. You know, he always hurt or he always making excuses, man. Now, look, we respect Keith Thurman. We respect him, and we give all the credit in the world, yo. All the credit in the world. The man was a unified champion at 147. You know, went out and defeated two quality top 5 welterweights. After that, man, every time you bring up the Earl Spence story, man, the man got a problem, something wrong with him. You know, he changed his temper, his tone, and now we just think this man talking to the Israelites. We don't know if this man turning religion. You know what I'm saying? If he want to run back to Gandhi land, to China, Earl got this man ready to retire, man. He ain't even put a punch on him yet. You know, but one thing about Keith Thurman, he's great for boxing, man. We want him to come back. We just want him to stop all the bullshit. And you say you got you ain't afraid to let it go. Get your ass in the ring, man. Somebody beat your ass. Guess what? There's only one loss right now, man. You can always bounce back. It's just about how you lose, not when you lose. You know what I'm saying? So we need to keep them to return to the ring. You know, quit all these shenanigans, all this faking. You know what I'm saying? And get in there, man, and give us the fight that we want to see, bro. You know
what's crazy, money?
To the game, chasing people. Yeah, now people chasing your ass, and you don't like it.
You know what's crazy, money? Keith Thurman was on top of the world. I want everybody to listen to me right now. This dude was on top of the fucking world. Do you understand me? This was a unified champion. He beat Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, and anybody else they had in front of him. Do you understand me? And what Keith Thurman do? He wanted to look at Floyd Mayweather. Keith Thurman made the mistake of thinking he was big as Floyd Mayweather, and he could pull that role like, oh, everybody wants to fight me. And that shit came right back and bit Keith Thurman right in his ass. And I told Keith Thurman, when he was doing all that, yum, 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 he was going to have to bite that bullet. Now he biting that bullet from everybody, from the 214 to across the pond, because he ain't been doing what he's supposed to do. But I will say this, like Money say, Keith Thurman is great for boxing. I think he's one of the most charismatic people in boxing, if not the most. You know, Keith Thurman brings an excitement to the ring. That's something that we cannot deny. Yeah, Keith Thurman, he deserves all the criticism he gets for the shenanigans that Keith Thurman been doing over these last 16 or 17 months. But we cannot take away that Keith Thurman is one of the top fighters in the world. Do you understand me? Man, y'all know how I do. That was I was scrolling up my article segment. Y'all know we got to go to a quick commercial break because we got to pay some of them bills. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit again.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa.
A positive vibe, a push you to truly strive. Push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive work. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
And I'm doing the same.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Roger's Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Roger's Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host,
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
and the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about you. We ain't gonna play the shit.
VillaKoola.com. Also, Roger Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzard Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaKoolerRadio.com. Every week we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Vila Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Vila Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again. Man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. It's Mr. ILTBA, ANSBC, Boxing Talk, presented by Vila Koola Radio. I appreciate everybody who tuning in from the 214 to across the pond. And I need everybody to know this. If you ride with me, I'm talking about if you riding with your boy, Mr. ILTBA, hold up. Mr. 214, hold up. Mr. Undeniable, hold up. Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. I need everybody to share this live for me. Do you understand me? Ain't nobody doing it like I'm doing it. Do you understand me? We still got my boy Money Brown on the phone. You know me, this me and Money Brown show, ANSBC Boxing Talk. You know, like I said, we appreciate y'all. There's minute to come every Wednesday on Vila Koola Radio. Do you understand me? We're going to always be live on Facebook. Money Brown. Money.
Still there, bro?
Hold up, we finna get Money, bro. Money, you there, Money?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we got the ANSBC segment. Y'all know how I do. Talk that talk, Money, bro.
Y'all already know, man, how we get down, man. It's the NSBC. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. And y'all know this to call somebody out on the bullshit. And y'all know today, man, the person that ain't safe today is the man from across the pond, the matchroom man, Mr. Eddie Hearn himself. With all his shenanigans that he putting on, you understand, with this Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder fight, you dig what I mean? Coming up with blank contracts, no dates, no names. Using all this to try to swindle Deontay Wilder to the Zone app so he can promote the whole fight himself and cut out Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman, and Luther Bella, which we know that's not going to happen. But it's just propaganda and all the shit he's pulling over on the UK fans, and they eating it up, man. You see, he can't pull that over on the American fans, but we know better. You know what I mean? We all about the money over here. We ain't about the bullshit. So this man, thinking like he wanted Wilder this fight, but his whole plan was to put AJ up against Alexander Povetkin in the first place, and then try to swindle this man out of his money so they can take the lion's share of the pie, and then get this man over to the UK where he got all the advantages, you understand, and try to cut this dude short. But when Wilder came to the table with the $50 million and changed the game on Eddie Hearn ass, they got to making up so many excuses, So Eddie Hearn, cut the bullshit out, man. Quit playing games with us like we dumb. Us fans know what's going on. We're too bright, and we know too much to sit back and let this shit happen now. It's a new era of media. You know what I'm saying? It's a new era of fans, and we ain't going for the bullshit, yo. So you can go on with the slick talk, trying to be witty, keep a smile on your face. But us Americans, man, we will never trust a smile and a handshake. You understand? Once you put it on paper, that's when it goes down, and that's when we say, nice job. You know what I'm saying? It's time to make this shit happen. But until then, man, all that slick talking, trying to be a con artist, you know what I'm saying? You can't say no slick to a can of oil, you know what I'm saying? And you can't slick us, man. We ain't dumb like that. We're not the UK fans. We've seen these things all the time, man. We've seen big fighters. We've been down this road. What you call us, right? You call us privileged Americans? We've been down this road, man. So we've seen too many big pay-per-view fights. We've seen Mayweather make $300 million in one fight. You understand? So you make it 20 or 20 with Anthony Joshua, don't impress us, man. You dig what I mean? But Eddie Hearn is the man to get eat up today with ANSBC shit. You know what I'm saying? You better sit his ass down with all the bullshit shenanigans. We're not going for it, man. We're not going to fall for it. You dig what I mean, right? And that's how I get down, man.
Yeah, Money, ain't nobody safe. Boxing community, you understand me? Ain't nobody safe. I ain't safe. Money ain't safe. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody safe, you understand me? And when you on that bullshit, you understand me? You know what I'm saying? You get thrown into that gauntlet, you understand me? So, Money, let's get into it, because, this is our first show. We ain't want no guests. We want to talk that talk and walk that walk, let everybody know how we feeling. So my thing is, I got a problem with all you privileged American fans out here. See, you do so privileged, and I'm from the United States of America, and I love my country to death. But I know we're some privileged motherfuckers. Do you understand me? Let's think about it. Money Brown TV. I want everybody to go subscribe to Money Brown on Money Brown TV on YouTube. He is the best in the business on YouTube. Do you understand me? But I got a problem, Money Brown, with you privileged ass Americans. For years and years and years, decades, it's always been the American way. It always been, okay, Americans, we got the power, we could control the fighters from across the pond or wherever they were from to come over here to the Americas for the dollars and cents. But oh, how things have changed, Money Brown. Do you understand me? Things have changed, sir. It ain't no more privileged Americans, because Anthony Joshua is that new Don Dada. Hold up, creme de la creme when it comes to talking the talk and walking the walk and getting things his way. Deontay Wilder ain't running nothing. And when he understand he ain't running nothing and he want to be that king that he says he is, he's going to bow down and take whatever he could get, go over across the pond and beat Anthony Joshua, the biggest star on the planet, and then he'll get everything that's coming to him. But until he do that, I blame Deontay Wilder. We got 3 minutes, Money. Go ahead and talk that talk.
And you know I'm going to turn your ass up. First of all, Wilder came into the building, accepted all of them people. Whatever they brought to the table, he accepted. You know, they came with the less money. He took that. You know, they came with they want to fight in the UK. He took that. Oh, a rematch clause if Joshua lose, only for Joshua. Wilder lose, no rematch. Guess what? He took that shit. Joshua asked for $50 million. Guess what? They threw $50 million at him. You understand? He bitched out. Now you got Eddie Hearn saying sign a contract, you dig, and a fight was going to happen, but he got no venue, no date. You dig? You're not going to just sell your soul for shit, right? You better stand for something or you'll fall for nothing. You could say he not running shit, but trust and believe he's getting bigger and bigger by the day. Just because of the hand Anthony Joshua is showing. I respect Anthony Joshua. Do I think he's afraid of Deontay Wilder? Hell no. Do I think he want to fight Deontay Wilder? Hell yes. But he let Eddie Hearn turn him into a sweet pussy pie, made him pass up on $50 million up front. You dig what I mean? Just to have him go fight from Vegas for a little bit of nothing. Well, you know, he might chop away with $20 million. Dig, but at the end of the day, we know Deontay Wilder gets him his biggest paycheck. So either way it goes, he ain't gonna make his biggest payday, and Wilder ain't gonna make his biggest payday. He can keep standing his lane, he gonna do great, but guess what? Wilder gonna do great things too, bro. You understand? Yeah. And that's what he gotta understand. Respect the WBC heavyweight champion like the champ. You know, ain't no other way around it. This ain't none of them Brazils and no Takums and no Dylan White. This is Deontay, the bronze bomber Wilder.
No, Money, at the end of the day, like I said, at the end of the day, like I said, sir.
In the game, the WBC. Money. And you got to respect them like that. Otherwise, him and Eddie can spread their ass over over in the UK, and we'll stay over in America. At
the end of the day, like I said, if you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. Anthony Joshua is the man right now. Do you understand me? Deontay Wilder is going to have to bow down to whatever agreements they giving him. And if he want to be that king, he's going to go over there and beat Anthony Joshua, become that king, and he won't have to worry about this anymore. But hold your thoughts, Money Brown, because we're not through on this. We got a lot more to get into, everything we done talked about today. We finna go take a quick commercial break, because y'all know how we do. We got to pay them bending the nails, man. We gonna come back. We gonna go hard. I need everybody to share this. If y'all ride with Mr. TBA, Money Brown TV, please share this. Y'all know how I do. We gonna keep it rocking from that 214 to that 314 to across the pond. I'm on that bullshit again.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa, Koola, Radio.com. Tell your friends.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 listen.
And I'm doing the same.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Roderick Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Roderick Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host,
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
and the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about it. We ain't gonna play the shit.
VillaCoola.com. Also, Roderick Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzard Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again. Man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit against me and my main man, my brother from another mother, Money Brown. You understand me? Hey, Money, you still with us, Money?
Man, we ain't going nowhere till it's over.
Let's get into it, man, because I know I was talking that shit's Knicks. You know what I'm saying? I know you want the rebuttal to that. This the rundown, man. We want to go over everything we talked about on the show today. I want you to go and get your rebuttal. I want you to go and get your rebuttal on that Deontay Wilder. You know how I called y'all privileged Americans.
You keep saying you got to bow down to Anthony Joshua, do this and take that.
Yeah, I said that.
And I'm telling you, if the man bows down already, right? If he said he's going to do everything asked of him, I keep asking you, what else do you want him to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? He took the flat fee. Nothing else coming with it. Nothing. No back end. We know this is a $100 million fight. 15 punk ass $1 million. Nothing on the back end, right? All right. Now you get all the money. Now you want me to come to the UK. All right, I'm gonna jump on the plane. I'm gonna come to your fucking country. You dig what I mean? Sleep in a hotel. Don't know if my food gonna be right or not. You dig? Then you say you want a rematch clause if I knock your punk ass out. But if I lose, I don't get a rematch clause. You dig what I mean? I step back. What else do you want? The man is the WBC heavyweight champion of the world.
Okay, Anthony Joshua got 3 belts, Money. What you talking about?
This man shouldn't have no leverage at all. Like he just one of these regular ass Joe Blows coming up to the UK. With Joshua, how come Joshua don't pull all these stunts on the other fighters that he fought, bro? Why when it comes to Deontay Wilder, it's all these fucking hurdles and fire range you got to jump through, bro?
Money, simple. Because they know they got to bow down if they got to fight Anthony Joshua. See, I tell you, that's what's wrong with you privileged Americans. I'm going for Deontay Wilder.
Right.
Hold up, Money. I'm going for Deontay Wilder.
What else do you want him to do, bro?
Money. I'm going for Deontay Wilder. I think he's going to go over there across the pond and knock that motherfucker out. I get that. But he needs to understand what position he's in right now. And he's not in the A-side position to think he could call any shots. Stop playing with me, sir.
Hold on. Because first of all, you trying to play him like he's a chump. If he back, you keep saying he's not in position. If he agreed to every fucking thing from the A-side, what else do you want from him to do, bro? If he just asking for a venue and a fucking date, what else do you want from him? What else? So it's asking when I'm gonna fight you and where I'm gonna fight you. It's too big for the man to talk to him. You can't answer that for me. You want me to just
this the thing right here.
This is what it is. Eddie Hearn is mad at Deontay Wilder for saying he is a white man, Milford Annabelle. You know, saying Joshua is his slave. We know what it is. He called Joshua saying he was on steroids. He talked about these motherfuckers so bad now that they got the A-side. They want to make the man jump through hula hoops and rings and all this shit. We understand what it is, bro. It's all cement and it's all games, bro. This shit don't fly on us, right? You know
no, this the thing right here, money.
And it's fly on my brother to raise from that 214. But this American shit is not working, bro. That's why when they pushed up on Joshua and Eddie Hearn yesterday, they had to hurry up and get their ass up out of America. They know the pressure and the fire was on their ass.
Ain't no pressure.
You know what I mean?
Money. Hold up. It ain't no pressure. The problem is, who is Deontay Wilder think he is, him and Shelly Finkel? Who they think they is talking about? We got $50 million. I don't care what Anthony Joshua said. Anthony Joshua with the A-side. Hold up, money. Hold up. Anthony Joshua is the A-side at the end of the day. When Floyd Mayweather was the A-side for 20 years, none of you privileged-ass Americans was making up these excuses. Now since Anthony Joshua, who from the UK, and he running shit, now y'all want to talk shit. Man, stop playing with me.
Guess what, Ray? Floyd Mayweather had a date and the venue set on that contract with whoever signed that motherfucker. You best believe that.
But money, listen to what I'm saying, sir. Anthony Joshua has just come in position to where he is really calling shots. He understands, him and Deontay Wilder understand this is the best fight that can happen in boxing right now. They understand that. Anthony Joshua, being the A-side, understand the dollars and cents. Money, what if he lose this fight? So you telling me Anthony Joshua ain't supposed to capitalize off being the bigger fighter?
You saying dollars and cents, right? When a man taking the fucking last shot of the pie, they only gave the man $15 million. The man, that's what I'm saying to you. The man accepted the punk ass flat fee of $15 million. He accepted the flat fee. He accepted all their terms, bro. All he asked for is we fight next, sign a contract and a venue and a date, bro. Other than that, man, if you can't do that, then no one, it ain't no fight.
Well, money, of course.
I want Deontay to step over and fight whoever he fight, bro. You don't just bend over and let nobody just stick it up their ass that much. It just ain't happening, bro. Not to no grown-ass man and not to no fucking heavyweight champion of the world at that, bro. So they can keep on doing what they doing, you know, making up all these excuses, trying to put roadblocks in the way with Dylan White, Big Baby Miller, and now Prevekin and the WBA. All that shit, man, fine and dandy, bro. But we know if he don't fight Deontay Wilder, his legacy will not be cemented, and he will be known as a ducker and a sweet pussy pie at the end of the day, bro.
Well, money, hey, listen. It was a lot of fighters from across the pond for years and years and years who all felt the same way us privileged-ass Americans feeling right now, because Anthony Joshua, he has the kahunas to tell us privileged-ass Americans, why do I have to come fight over there? Why do I have to give y'all how I want to do it? I'm in control. I'm running shit. It's clear as day, because if Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn wasn't in control, money, this fight would have been signed right now. What is happening right now is Deontay Wilder is not doing what he's supposed to do. It's something that he isn't agreeing upon. Let's call a spade, money. Go ahead with your final thoughts, money.
That's what Joshua said today in the interview. It's both our faults. He taking his blame. Trust and believe. It's more Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn fault than it is Deontay Wilder, bro. At the end of the day, there's only one man that really pushing, trying to make this fight happen, and that's the motherfucking bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder. At the end of the day, bro.
Man, y'all know how I do, man. Shout out to my boy Money Brown. You know what I'm saying? Meet Mr. IOTBA. We are ANSBC. Do you understand me? Ain't nobody safe boxing community. It ain't nobody out here who do it like we do. When I tell y'all we is numero uno, you know what I'm saying? Dundada, creme de la creme. You know what I'm talking about? The best of the best. That is us, you know what I'm talking about? We're going to go to another quick commercial break. We got to pay some business, and when we come back, y'all know how we do. We're going to go to that classic fight of the week. You understand me? We got Diego Corrales versus Luis Castillo 1. Man, y'all know how I do.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa, Koola.
A positive vibe will push you to truly strive, push you beyond the limits you set for yourself inside. Positive thinking complete with positive word. The brokenness in the hood, me and you must repair. My only enemy is negative energy. It's like a sickness, but PVO is the remedy. We stay awoke and never ignore the obvious. I'm selling hope. When you see me, you know it's positive.
Listen. 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 Listen.
And I'm doing the same.
Action. Good day, hustlers. This your boy Rogers Rules. Be sure to tune in to that Rogers Logic podcast starring me and my new co-host,
Lex Lou.
Yeah.
So well groomed, and I'm with my family talking about hip hop, hot albums, the hottest in the city,
and the not so hot.
And let's hope that you can get that 5 mic review.
Yeah. Let's hope. I'm gonna give one out.
I'm gonna be talking about it. We ain't gonna play the shit.
VillaCoola.com. Also, Roger Rules fan page. Holla at your boy.
Check us out every Friday, 1 to 2 p.m.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Go check her out on Instagram at lturner88 or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
Hey guys, it's your girl Stephanie Love from the block. It's me and my co-host Blizzard Black every Saturday 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Catch us live on Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and also your one and only VillaCoolaRadio.com. Every week, we're sure to provide you with raw, hilarious, and uncut discussions, and also exclusive interviews from local artists. Class is now dismissed. That was good.
Yeah.
It's your boy, Mr. IOTBA, Mr. 214, Mr. Undeniable, Mr. These boys can't touch me on my worst day. That's me. Say, man, this Wednesday night between 8 and 9 p.m. Central Time, I want everybody from the 214 to across the pond to tune in on Villa Koola. That's my new radio home. Y'all see it right here under the description, Villa Koola. Man, y'all know how I'm rocking, man. I'm on that bullshit again. Man, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I'm on that bullshit again. Me and my boy Money Brown, you understand about? We in the building still. Hey, yo, Money Brown, while we getting this set up, I want you to give your thoughts on that Diego Corrales versus Luis Castillo.
Man, one hell of a fight. You know, one for the ages, a classic fight. You know, rest in peace to the late, great Diego Corrales. You know what I mean? But Luis Castillo was a bad boy back then. Everybody thought he beat Floyd Mayweather the first time. You know, the Mexicans, they love to say Floyd lost to that man the first time, so they ride on that. But him and Diego Corrales, man, it was a war. It was a war that night that could have been stopped, and we wouldn't have got the end result like we got it. He did. When Castillo was putting Diego down, man, it was the point in that fight where you thought the referee could have stopped that fight. You know what I mean? And if the ref would have stopped that fight, he would have killed the miraculous, the marvelous, you know what I'm saying, having heart, nuts, and guts comeback like Diego Corrales did that night, man. It was a special night. It was one hell of a fight. You understand? And it will be remembered forever. in the sport of boxing that we love, man.
Man, talk that talk, money. That was a classic fight. I mean, just being alive and being able to just talk about that fight and watch that fight over again, that's one of the fights that you will always go back to. So y'all know this is our classic fight of the week. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to get into it in a minute. Diego Corrales versus Luis Castillo. I think that was an absolute war in the way the ties that's changed in that fight, money. It was something serious, man. And that's something anybody who remember and who was living in that time, that's one of the fights that you're going to always remember. And that's what we stress to all these fighters who fight now. You know, give us them classic fights. We want to see the best fight the best. That's what it's about. Because fighters, understand, there's only one Floyd Mayweather, right? And you know what Floyd Mayweather did? He beat everybody. And you know, when he beat everybody, then he became king. And then he got all the riches that he wanted. That's just like anything you do if you grind, right? You got to do what you got to do to get where you want to be. So fighters, you have to fight who you need to fight to get where you want to be. Diego Corrales versus Luis Castillo is a perfect example of that. You get it? Money, you got any more thoughts on that?
Okay, Ray.
I said, you got any more thoughts on that before we play this clip?
To all that fight,
Yeah.
Corrales, yeah, man, it was just one hell of a fight, man. One for the ages, you know. One that everybody will go back and look at and say, what a hell of a comeback. You know, that can be the comeback ever, the best comeback ever in history. You understand? Because it was that type of fight, man. You know, blood, guts, and nuts in that ring that night. Salute to both of those warriors, man. Like I say, rest in peace to the late great Diego Corrales, one hell of a fighter. You know, he lost his life in a motorcycle accident, and you know he will be remembered forever. And that fight might be his most memorable and most legendary fight. You know what I'm saying?
In the clip that I want to show to everybody around the world, money, it is round 10. That was the most memorable thing, in my opinion. Do you remember how that was a war? You hear me, money?
I couldn't hear you. Say it again, Ray.
I said, do you remember the clip that I want to show is round 10? That's just like one of the best rounds in history. Do you remember that round?
Yeah, remember like it was yesterday, man. You know, coming into the ring, like I say, I think he put Corrales down in that round. You know, Corrales got back up, and it's crazy because when Floyd put him down, the he stopped the fight. You know what I'm saying? But Castillo was putting him down. They let him fight on, and his face looked way worse than when Floyd put him down. You know what I mean? And it just show you the heart of Corrales, man. That was like one of the most memorable rounds. You can see the people going crazy. You see the broadcasters going crazy, the corners going crazy, you know, and the ref had to jump in and stop it, man, because he would have probably killed that man on the ropes because his hands were down. He knocked him out on his feet, you know, and Corrales used to hit hard, man. He hit hard, so they did the right thing by jumping in there.
Yeah, keep on talking, money.
Oh, no doubt. They did the right thing by jumping in and, you know, saving that man's life, you know, because that was a night that one of them fighters, they was willing to die in that ring, man. One of them fighters was willing to die in that ring. They didn't want to give up. That's where you see the heart of a warrior. You know, that's the gut that some of these young fighters don't have today, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to get to. They're trying to get to that type of status, you know, of going in that ring and not quit. You know, we've seen Lomachenko make fighters quit, man. You know, fighters that mentally give up. But them fighters back in the day, man, was mentally tough and was really willing to die in the ring, man, and stood on the sport of boxing. You know, they stood on the sport of boxing and made boxing as big as they did. You know what I'm saying? By having those type of hearts and by having those type of fights. You understand? And pleasing the crowd. You know, I'm quite sure the crowd that night, man, went home and was just mesmerized by what they saw. You understand? To be there live, that's a precious moment. You can tell your kids, your grandkids, and your great-grandkids. You know, like I say, that was one legendary fight. And to witness it, you know, live like that, it had to be one great feeling, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and I just look forward to seeing. I just don't know. I just wonder what could be a fight like that could happen now in the future. I wonder who could give us a fight like that that's going to be memorable that we could put an offer out that we could say, oh man, we seen another one, and that's just something that I'm excited to see. That's why I had to pay homage because this is one of the best fights I ever seen. I can't even sit up here and deny that. Two warriors, you know what I'm saying? Two of some of the greats, of all time. Like just battling like that. How could you ask for something better? That's what make boxing when fighters battle like that. You don't run, duck, hide your tail, sit in the corner, put your thumb in your mouth. You don't do that. You go out here and fight, son. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're trying to make a name for yourself and you're trying to become that guy, that's what you're going to do. And with this fight with Diego Corrales and Luis Castillo, this is what fight that put these guys forever in history. Do you agree, Money?
Facts on facts. Like I say, it was just a fight that passed, man. I think it was the Regis Prograis fight, where the fighter literally sat in the corner and said he don't want any more, bro. Mentally said he don't want any more, to where his coach had to tell him to shut up and sit them back out. You know what I'm saying? So nowadays you got to put heart into tough fighters. Back then, fighters was born with the hearts, man. Otherwise, they knew you could get to boxing and play around. They understand what can happen at the end of the day if you get in boxing thinking it's a game. You might not walk out with your life. You understand? Like I said, on that night, one of them fighters was willing to die, man. If y'all haven't watched that fight, Castillo versus Corrales, part one, then I advise everybody to go watch that fight, man. From the beginning to the end. From the beginning to the end. And if you're not thrilled, you're not a real boxing fan. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know why I like this new segment, Money, that we bringing here to ANSBC, is because we're going to be able to bring a classic fight each week. Man, let's get into it, man. Let's let the world see this round 10.
Round 10 scheduled for 12.
Time. Get over here. Go, time in. Let's go.
Tony Weeks checking the tape on the left glove of Castillo. They touch gloves, and here we go again. The WBC WBO unification lightweight title fight. Oh, what a left hook by Castillo, and Corrales is down. The mouthpiece comes out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me. You all right? You want to continue? Okay, here we go. Time. Come here.
They get the mouthpiece back. He was up at 8.
Put it in. There you go. Let's go. Here we go.
Joe Goosen trying to get involved. What a dramatic moment here in round 10 as Corrales hits the canvas. Castillo looking to finish it here. He goes down again. Takes the mouthpiece out.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Come here. You all right? I'm going to penalize you. Taking 1 point off. Time. 1 point off here. 1 point off. 1 point.
Excessive spitting out of the mouthpiece. A point deducted.
Come on. You're spitting out the mouthpiece.
To make matters even worse now.
You gotta fucking get inside on him now.
Dreadful round for Corrales. Down 2 times here in the 10th. Again, Castillo going back to work.
And if Corrales can get through this round, the dynamic of the fight has now changed to the point where he may very well need a knockout.
With 1:35 to go, he's got a long way to go, Corrales.
But he just hurt Castillo with the right hand, or at least pushed him back. That was astonishing, and he hurts him with a hook.
Corrales comes back, a straight right. Now Castillo against the ropes. Unbelievable. Ebb and flow. They're all standing here, Mandalay Bay. Corrales coming back after being on the canvas twice here in the 10th. Now Castillo steps back. Corrales winging. Castillo's in trouble. Weeks steps in, and the fight is over. Corrales with a remarkable, dramatic turnaround to win this fight. Unbelievable.
All TBA, Mr. All TBA and SBC, man. We back in the building. Monty, you here with me?
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Hey, man, we're going to get into it, man. Our bullshit, man, of the week, man, after seeing that classic fight with Diego Corrales, man. That was legendary. My bullshit of the week, man, is getting at all these media people, you know, who say they cover this sport of boxing, right? I'm talking about from the 214 to all across the world. How you guys gonna say y'all cover this sport when y'all don't cover this sport from top to bottom? I want all these fighters around the world, everybody in the media, to see what's going on. I want y'all to see what's going on and how these media out here really support you guys. Because if these guys don't show up to your gym to support you, to get to know you, if they don't show up to training camp, show up to your fights and do all that, y'all see who y'all dealing with. So my thing is to all the fighters, promoters, everybody who covering boxing, y'all need to really take a look at the guys who really support y'all. Man, that's my bullshit of the week. I appreciate everybody, man, out here, man. Shout out to my boy Money Brown. Money, tell everybody where they can find you at real quick.
No doubt, no doubt, man. Y'all can follow me on Facebook at Monty Brown. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Monty_the_writer. You dig? And y'all can follow me on YouTube at Monty Brown TV. You know, the best YouTube channel in the world, man. Y'all subscribe to me. I appreciate y'all, man, for the love and support. You understand? Y'all be safe wherever y'all at, man. Much love.
Man, shout out to Koola Radio. I really appreciate them, man. We came in here, we showed up and showed out. You understand me? Shout out to everybody who tuned in, who shared this video. Like I say, man, if it weren't for y'all supporting me, like y'all supporting me, I wouldn't be where I'm at, man. Y'all are the best of the best. Man, y'all know how I do. I'm Mr. 214. Know what I'm talking about? And I'm on that bullshit again.